a shiny yet?
No, I had to take a momentary pause. You like, shut down the stream for a second just because Jugs called me. Which is... I was kind of expecting it, so it's fine. But. There we go. We're back to live. Oh, no, I didn't mark correctly. Alright. To the box! You will have to refresh yours. Just because it doesn't say you're watching. I had something pop up on my YouTube being like, your notifications go here. When I clicked it, there was nothing.
And chat is disabled.
Chat shouldn't be disabled. Chat is disabled. Why is chat disabled?
Beats me.
How do I edit this? Chat should not be.
Technical difficulties.
Of course they are. Fucking YouTube. Your channel. This isn't my account! Why are you on that account? Fudging dub nuts? There we go, yeah. Yas.
Yas playing.
Edit video. Is chat still disabled?
Let me refresh the page again. Yes.
What the flying fuck? Allow all comments. All comments should be allowed. Okay, go back to the video. Go back to the video. Get out of the studio. No, not on Facebook.
Oh look, live chat works. Live chat does work.
Yeah, see? For some reason, you've been kicked out of chat. I don't know why there, Willham.
I just literally went in and clicked it and that's banned.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd say get out of the page and then go find it again. And we're gonna inch our way to the girl. Slowly but surely, we'll get there.
I'm back.
Come on. I love watching this. I'm literally just inching forward.
I mean, so am I.
This way? Yeah, but like all 5 mine hatch at the same time.
Same here.
Okay.
That's how I've been hatching them.
Damn annoying.
It might be annoying, yes. But it's semi-efficient.
I don't know if I'd say that.
It is if you have a rubber band around your controller.
Yeah, see, I don't hunt in that spot, so a rubber band wouldn't even help me.
There.
I'd be in a battle within 2 minutes. Willham, you need to get your own fucking slippers next time.
Yes.
My feet are fucking cold and he's wearing my slippers because he doesn't have slippers. Or even socks! He doesn't have socks.
Socks and I don't agree.
I hate socks too, but at least I would wear them, to, especially to other people's houses.
True.
I have a box of pink shit. And it's Slowpoke, so that's efficient. Or valid. Let's get this bread. That's adorable.
Yep.
My kid doesn't say. Oh, baby gamer knows how to climb stairs now. Yep. So if I say let's go change your bum, he'll just go run up the stairs.
Fully toilet trained.
Yeah, not yet. Once he turns 2, I think we're doing that. Once we get our own house, though, the 2 of you gotta come out. We just gotta get our own house. Down payments are damn expensive.
Yep.
Down payments. We have to put like 11,000 down on a house.
Like, one second, I need to lift up this couch so she can get her cup.
Yep. Strong man over here. Chucking couches. Lift the couch will find panda sex.
That's gonna come up every Pokemon stream.
I'm gonna bring it up every Pokemon stream.
Why?
Because it's fucking hilarious. Especially when we start doing the late at night ones too.
You know, we're all tired and semi-delirious.
Yep.
And possibly drunk.
Well, I'd have to work. But I have to work the next day if we're doing that. So no, I will not be drunk.
Possibly.
Some of us would probably be drunk.
I mean, like, I came into drunk. I don't know what the rest of the shit was.
Oh. I was mentioning how you're lifting couches. I was like, lift it up and panda sex. So Willham was like, you're gonna mention that in every single stream, aren't you? I was like, yep. I'll make sure of that. So then I mentioned how it's because of Celtic's roommates. So once he's back in it, so once we start doing the late night ones, we're gonna be talking about that all the time. Delirious, drunk, and half asleep. Which really is all the same, so let's be honest.
You're not wrong.
No. No, you're not.
Oh, I just put egg. Party into the daycare to replace an egg. And I had a Pokemon to replace.
Ditto, mate with this egg. What? Panda sex.
Quay?
Egg plus Ditto equals panda sex.
I don't think
like-
that's how that works.
I mean, like, just Pangoro and they go to the sex.
There you go. Oh my jeez. If we do a second race after somebody wins this one, I might have to do Pangoro. We are flying through Slowpoke this time around. This is so much faster than Drippy. Drippy was painfully slow.
Then again, the pseudo legends, aren't they usually?
Yeah, they are. Which I'm glad I got rid of the painful one first then.
They probably have to do it.
Yeah, exactly. Fuck that.
I can remember in Black and White.
Not joking.
I'll get right on that.
Whenever I needed something, I just sent someone a ditto over the GTS for whatever I wanted. It worked.
Oh yeah.
Someone sent me a shiny Bisharp, even though I just asked for a Bisharp.
For a Ditto. Well, I mean, to them, they're probably like, well, if I get a 4 in Ditto, then I get all the shinies I
Not
want.
Ditto.
Oh, Rotoms, okay. Everybody just loves Rotom.
Yeah, so yeah, Ditto never left my daycare.
No, Ditto never leaves the daycare.
I was interrupted.
You could have had Shiny Ditto in 5th gen, or Shiny Rotom in 5th gen. You kept at it.
It is. I did.
You got Shiny?
I just didn't have the shiny charm. I actually don't think the shiny charm was around at
Yes,
that
it was.
point.
It's the first
Okay,
game
I
that
did
came
not
out.
have the shiny charm. Nor did I have a foreign Ditto.
Yeah, it's still,
So it
it's,
was painful.
yeah, it's normal odds. 4 odds. I'm about to get an egg, and now all my Slowpokes are about to hatch. Talk about painful. The yellow forehead keeps throwing me off. Oh, I can't wait to see what Slowbro and Slowking look like.
What items do you think you're gonna need to evolve them?
It's probably gonna be like, well, we know Slowking is gonna be a crown of some sort. Tundra crown or something like that.
Well, we do know there's nothing on Slow.
On what?
We do know there's nothing on Slowpoke's tail.
There's nothing on Slowpoke's tail?
Like, you know when normal, not Slowpoke,
Slowbro? How do we know that?
there's a clip in the trailer where one of the pictures from is Slowpoke's head and tail.
Oh. That'll be interesting then. Slowking, I'm assuming it's gonna be like Tundra Crown or something like that.
There's a lot of speculation that on top of Slowking's head is a marine.
That I could see. But then how are they gonna get Slowbro?
I don't know. It's an
Marini
item
on his
that's all
back.
we know.
It's gonna be a Marini on its back or something.
Nope. I have no idea how it's gonna work.
It's definitely gonna be interesting. Like the DLC, I think I'm mostly excited for Slowbro. My boy is back. My boy is back.
I'm
That
just
makes sense
happy that
since
I
it's
can
Articuno
catch
game.
my Dialga again.
Actually, that's true. Articuno is. Those birds look amazing. I am
Yes.
thoroughly into it.
I thought when I first saw them, I thought
What?
I was just like, why are they just doing like half these birds?
I'm excited to see the Reggies. Those new Reggies look amazing.
Yes. It took us this long to get 2 more.
Yeah, it took this long to get 2 more. I don't see any more legendary birds or beasts out there. Well, I guess now there's legendary birds, but I don't see any more legendary beasts. They got shafted.
Yeah.
Game Freak's sitting there like, oh, well, Suicune, Entei, Raikou were disgrace as it is. Let's just fuck them over some more. We'll add new variants of the birds and add more Reggies to the mix. What about 2nd generation? Fuck 2nd generation. Heart Gold Soul Silver was the best game we ever made. That's enough praise for them.
I beg to differ. You can
Well, then
keep
you're wrong.
praising it.
Oh, I think you meant they weren't the best games I ever made. I was like, well, you're just wrong.
I started with 2nd gen. I didn't touch red, blue, green, yellow.
Well, no, you didn't touch green. Japanese exclusive game.
We're just listing off Gen 1 games, okay?
Fun fact, in Japan they got red and green. Blue was an aftermath. There was problems with red and green, so they made blue.
And our red and blue are just basically
Blue.
blue, but red and blue.
Actually, it's funny. Our red and blue is actually the text and most of the like game features of their red and green with just the blue graphics. But the thing is that their blue is not the same as their red and green. There is differences. At the point in which, in our red and blue, if you trade, there's somebody that asks you to trade for a Raichu. I think it's like an Electrode for a Raichu. When they get it, they're like, "Oh my God, this Raichu evolved." What? Because originally in Japan's red and green, you trade them a Kadabra.
What?
Kadabra evolves by trade. So the text for their red and green from that person was, "Oh my gosh, this Kadabra evolved." Normal. But when they ported the games over, they kept the text, but did not change the Pokemon.
Oh dear.
Yep. So yeah,
You want Pokemon?
magically, they were like, "Oh yeah, thank you for this Raichu, but it evolved." Huh? Fucking give it to me back, bitch! I did not give that to you. You jacked it. What the fuck do you have in your pocket, this lady?
Too many things in my pocket. We're gonna go over and reveal this block quick.
Alright, so 30 Slowpoke done. That took no time at all. Still no shiny Slowpoke though.
This
That was me and Drippy. Holy shit. 490 eggs.
I have a strange feeling I'm having the same experience as with Darumaka.
Once I hit 300, it was like, come on, you little
No.
shit.
Yeah, once I hit the 300 mark. Oh.
Because it's like, you're past the halfway point, so it's like, ugh. Alright, now I'm at
It's
the
like,
slog.
It's like, well, I'm already deep.
Yeah. It's at that point where you're like, well, I can't go back, but I really don't want to go forward anymore.
No, Gigi's not home. Tomorrow. Tomorrow.
Who's Gigi?
My mom.
Oh, that's interesting, because for Jude, Gigi is Wilham's mom.
We'll get them. Well, my mother wants to be called Gigi because she keeps saying she's too young to be grandmother.
Yeah. That's fair. Like I said, for us, our little one calls Wilham's mom Gigi. I think so does your brother's kid, does it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Wilham's mom is just Gigi for all her grandkids. How's everybody going? We are slogging through some eggs.
There's only 2 people watching.
There's 3 people watching, thank you very much. Do not exclude our one additional viewer.
The only reason I said that is I'm looking at it. And it says 2 watching now.
We lost him already.
Wow. Get your
Yep, we're back down to 2. People hate us! Oh, they just hate Wilhelm. Okay. I'm kidding.
That's why it's hashtag.
Yeah, hashtag Limley Ham. They'll catch on at some point.
It's gonna trend one day.
Yep. I think Jugs is home.
Oh, the bug is so annoying. You don't need that right now.
I'll do Slowpokes.
Hey, sit up in your chair.
Come on, Slowpoke. You want to shine already for me? That'd be great.
You had a banana.
I just love that you had a banana.
I want banana. Already had one. I want yogurt. Later. No.
Yes. Psychology.
What?
I want a banana. No. Yes. Reverse psychology.
What? You already had one. No. No, you don't. No, you don't need yogurt. You want yogurt.
Difference.
You don't really need it. Yeah. Okay, it's gonna take this off and you go sit in your chair, okay?
Okay, start playing some of my PS3 games. I just looked over and I have like a ton just sitting here.
Of what?
PS3 games.
Did you say PS3 games?
Yep. I have a whole shelf sitting there. Just the PS3 games.
I basically already have that much for PS2, PS1 games now.
Yeah. See, the thing is that like
Oh, yeah.
I use emulators, so I don't have that much of those.
Well, they're my favorite consoles.
Yeah. Well, that's just it. I mean, I still have quite a few GameCube games. That's by far my favorite console. Don't get me wrong.
I love the GameCube.
I love the
grew up on
PS2.
PlayStation.
That's just it. It's like I love the PS2, but like GameCube all the way.
I think the main reason why I like PlayStation is because no use all
That's fair. That's very fair.
original ones.
There's just so many reasons why I love the GameCube. Pokemon games, Digimon World 4, Custom Robo. If you really are that person, there's Symphonia.
Yeah, speaking of Digimon World, apparently a buddy of mine has a copy of Digimon World 2. This one.
Nice.
I'm just like, I want those.
Yeah. Did you see what's coming out
No.
besides the Digimon cards?
What else?
They're redoing Digimon Adventures. Like re-releasing a new graphics. It looks damn good too.
I am going to make a mess in a bit.
Yeah. It's coming out in April in Japan.
Damn, Skippy, I'm watching on Japanese.
I feel like all of my favorite franchises are just about to like nut all over me this year.
Yeah.
Because Persona 5 Royal's coming out, yay. Digimon's coming out with Survive and a new season, yay. Sonic is definitely leading up to something big coming out this year. Because they're now doing hashtag Sonic 2020. And said that every month, the 20th of every month, they're releasing some big news. Yeah, right? Pokemon actually has some good DLC coming out. Like, I don't know if I can handle it.
Oh man, think of how I feel. There's all of that. Plus, there's also the new Resident Evil game coming out.
Yeah, that's your remake of 3, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, that's good. I know there's like a few other things that I'm really hyped on. Oh yeah, there's new Sword Art Online that I'm really hyped about.
Oh, you're gonna get that?
Yeah.
See, my thing is, if it's like Fatal Bullet, then it'll be good.
What is it?
It looks like it's going to be kind of the same style.
Like, it just gotta be the same style. It doesn't have to be the same, like it can't be a shooter, clearly. But as long as it's, like, RPG elements where it's, like, pick up things, make new weapons, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because I found the first few were so story scripted. That, like, you had to do things this way, and it was just, like, shove story down your throat so hard. Where Fatal Bullet was so much gameplay. Yeah, the gameplay was clunky on
I didn't like how they played.
No, me either. Fatal Bullet was so good. I enjoyed Fatal Bullet.
But Fatal Bullet was amazing.
What are we talking about?
Sword Art Online.
Yes, but
There's a new game coming out for it. It's probably Alicization.
Yeah, plus we're making the English dub of 2 of
Yeah, see, I still have to watch the English dub of the first one.
I watched it. It was really good.
See, I read the entire books of them all, and, like, Alicization is by far the best story arc. So, like, I definitely want to watch it. I'm trying to think if anything else is coming out this year that I'm really psyched about. Oh, yeah, Mystery Dungeon. Oh my god, Mystery Dungeon. I don't even care. There's problems with it already, but...
I mean, so far the only way to play it more is with dojo tickets.
Well, yeah, it's a demo, so that's fine. No, my problems with it are some of the mechanics. They've nerfed quite a few of the
The
mechanics.
fact you can't just press the A button and just poke something instead of using a move,
Yep.
I don't like. The IQ system being gone, I don't like.
The IQ system, I think, is the hardest hit.
There's still gummies.
Yes, but they do different things.
They
Dumb.
give you special qualities. And I think they're
What do you want?
temporary.
Yeah. They're like area exclusive, essentially.
That's not a pause button. That's a bike button.
Nah, the only thing that could get me more hyped if Monster Hunter released something that wasn't Iceborne. Even if they came out during E3 and it's like Monster Hunter 5 or 6, I don't know which one they're on now technically because generations.
I know the first half of 2020 I'm just like... right now.
March is rough for me.
Yeah. Cause, let's see... Maybe mostly Cat Con, that's already out. I'm
Yeah.
loving that. I really want to play... I really want to try and play 1010.
See, I don't. Like, I'm glad it's gonna exist in that, but I'm really meh on it. I'm not saying, like, Pokemon Sword is good or anything like that, but, like, I'm kind of out of that genre.
Yeah.
Like, outside of this stream, I don't play Pokemon. I really don't.
You're in the same boat, but I just do VGC.
See, I don't even do VGC. Like, I had to find my Switch case to get this game.
So, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon in March.
Yep.
Neo 2 in March.
Oh, right, Neo 2. Oh my gosh. I saw him play
Animal
the first.
Crossing in March.
Yeah, March was a rough month. Because,
Doom
Persona 5.
Eternal and Doom 64 in March.
Persona 5 Royal in March.
So 5 Royal in March.
March just is
April.
going to give us a lot of games.
And then in April, Resident Evil 3,
Yep.
Final Fantasy 7 Remake,
I'm debating that.
Trials of Mana. Then in May, Last of Us Part 2.
I played the first one.
Quiet again.
I'm trying to think of anything else. I know Xenoblade Chronicles 1 is coming out. I don't know when, but it's coming out this year. And Switch.
I don't know. I don't know if you guys.
They're re-releasing it again?
What?
Are we
I don't know if
releasing
you
it
guys
again?
heard me. I don't know if you guys heard me say anything about Last of Us Part 2.
Yeah, I heard. I said, yeah, I need to play that first one first.
Yeah, and in September there's Marvel's Avengers and Cyberpunk 2077.
See, I'm not hyped for either of those games. It's A, Marvel doesn't put out good games, and B, Cyberpunk 77 has been going through
Okay,
such a roller
I
coaster.
have to stop you right now.
Okay.
The Spider-Man games, amazing.
But that wasn't Marvel, like, that was Sony and Insomniac Games. Those two put out amazing games.
No. Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, it's straight up Marvel.
Straight up Marvel? No, they put out trash games.
I'm looking to see if there's anything else here. Monster Dive. Dying Light 2's coming out.
No More Heroes
Final
4?
Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles Remastered.
Yes!
I'm tempted on that one. See, I'm not a Final Fantasy fan, so, like, a lot of them are like, eh.
That is
Yeah.
the only Final Fantasy game I have liked. Okay,
Tactics.
one of two.
Magic Legends comes out in something like that.
Elden Ring. I don't know when that's coming out, but I'm excited for that.
Fantasy Star Online's apparently coming out.
Yeah, isn't that like the first one in like 20 years?
Yeah, it's the second one.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Psychonauts 2 is coming out.
Psychonauts 2, Rainbow Six Quarantine.
See, Rainbow Six is not my thing. Actually, you know what's really weird, but I want to happen at E3? I want EA to come out and say NHL 20 is going on mobile. Or NHL 2021, I guess.
Tales of Arise is
Oh,
coming out.
yeah, that's coming out, and I am beyond excited for that.
Yeah.
Like, I really do need to sit down and actually play through Zestiria and Basiria just so that, like, I get to that and I'm like, okay, this is the Tales game for the year.
Oh, apparently there's a new Watch Dogs game coming out too.
Yeah, I knew that. Which is weird, because it's like...
Yeah, 2020 is going to be like rip my wall. Because there's also the PS5 coming out.
Yeah, well, fuck that.
My wallet is done for.
My PS4 is essentially for YouTube, so I'm not getting PS5.
Yeah, I ain't getting a PS5. Hands down, I watched it.
I might get it in like 2 years. But like right now, no. There's no
Well,
point.
especially for you where you don't really play something like that enough.
That's just it. Like my PS4 is literally for YouTube.
Yeah. Where versus someone like me who this is what I do.
Well, that's a good thing. Is like I have the Switch, so I can play my Switch games on stream. And then I have my computer, so it's like I can play computer games on my streams.
Yeah.
And most of those games are coming out for PC as well, so
Wait.
I just need to buy Switch games or PC games. And PC games I can always get on sale like 2 months later. That's how PC games work.
Not wrong.
It's
you
just
could be
more.
Or you could be like me and have 3 copies of the same game.
Yeah, I do that.
I don't.
Like I have, for example, that Final Fantasy 12 for PlayStation 2. Then I have the Zodiac game versions for and for 4. But then I also have Final Fantasy 10 for PS2, PS3, PS4, Switch, and Vita.
Yeah. See, I have Dark Souls 1 I have for the PS3 and the PC twice. Dark Souls 2 I have for the PS3, PS4, and PC. Oh yeah, and the original Dark Souls I have for Switch as well. I have Dark Souls 3 for both PC and PS4. So, I know the feeling. I think there's a couple other games that I have for... Like, I think I have The Last of Us for PS3 and PS4.
Well, I definitely do.
I have Modern Warfare 3 for the PS3 and PC. I have Sonic Adventure 2 Battle for the GameCube, PC, and Steam. Or, PS3, sorry. I have Persona 4 for this PS3 and for the Vita.
Oh, right. I have that for the PS3 Vita and...
Yeah. So there's quite a few games that I have, like, multiple versions of on multiple systems. And what's worse is, like, The Last of Us, I have on PS3 and PS4, and still have yet to beat it.
It does sound like a thing now.
Yeah. And then I have Digimon Cyber Sleuth on PS Vita and PS4, and have beaten it on both.
And then you gotta get it for the Switch.
And I want it for the Switch. That's the worst part.
But at least it comes with a bundle.
Yeah. And that's the worst part, is I haven't beat Hacker's Memory either. I've beaten Cyber Sleuth the original twice, but I haven't beat Hacker's Memory once.
So, technically I've beaten Hacker's Memory, but technically I haven't. So I was at the end boss, and I was going through the credits, but I had to, for work, so I had to shut down my PS4.
Oh.
Ooh.
And that boss fight takes for fucking ever.
Actually,
Since I'm under-leveled.
you want to hear the real kicker? Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Sonic the Hedgehog 2, I have for iPad, I have it for Sega Genesis, the original, I have it for Sega Genesis, the remake, I have it for PC, I have it for PS3, and I may have it for Game Boy as well. Oh no, and I have it for GameCube.
And I have still yet to beat it.
I may have it for... no, I don't have it for Wii. But yeah, so yeah, I have it 6 different times. And yes, I have yet to beat that game. The final boss fucks me up every time.
Can we please start a meme where it's just like, has a game for several different consoles, has yet to beat it once.
Sonic the Hedgehog 2 is like the game I've never beaten. And probably have played more than any other game.
We're talking about Sonic games we've never beat. Sonic and the Black Knight.
Now, if you want to talk about games that you haven't beat, Sonic Heroes. 90% of people who've played that game have never fully beaten that game. Because Sonic Team was like, you know what, we're going to be an ass. And put the only worthwhile part of that entire game behind a fetch quest of emerald hunting. Which is the biggest dick move in the franchise of games. Oh. I've gotten 4 out of the 7 because they're that much of acidine garbage to get.
I did it once, and I didn't have a memory card.
Like, I legitimately fuck whoever decided to do that. No, I don't mean like complete it. I mean like whoever decided that this was what they wanted people to do. The developer who was like, this sounds like a fan-fucking-tastic idea.
Can we see, I did that, and I didn't have a memory card.
Yeah, that's a rip moment. And it sucks because you actually get to fight one of the hardest bosses in gaming and see one of the coolest Sonic characters. And like actually wrapped up the story of the game. Behind a fucking fetch quest. That was garbage to do!
Get everything else in my life.
Like legit, I'd rather play Sonic 06 than do that fucking fetch quest in Sonic Heroes.
That's saying something.
Yeah, that really is.
Same thing to say about I'd rather play Sonic and the Werehog.
I like Sonic Unleashed. I don't even care what people say. I like that game.
Bullshit as that fetch quest might have been. The game had some dope music.
Yeah, no, Sonic Heroes is amazing. Except for that one part.
There's literally times I put it on just for the soundtrack.
You know, if we're talking soundtrack, if you're gonna play a soundtrack of Sonic, Sonic Adventure 2 Battle wins. Like, there's not even anything remotely close to that.
I was gonna say, this was before I had a code. was during times when I didn't have the copy.
I love that game. I have that emulated. I had that emulated on my phone. It doesn't work, which sucks. But I had that emulated on my phone and on my PC, and I own it for PS3, and I own it on Steam, and I own it on GameCube. And that is a game I've beaten, because that's a fucking marvelous game.
The amount of times I've beaten that game is ridiculous.
I'm currently playing through it again on my PS3. Just so that me and Jugs can have some chows to use and play with. Because the chows are amazing. We have nobody watching, but that's okay, because we are just ranting about games. And it is fun as fuck.
So how long do we have left
It's
anyway?
content.
Exactly, it is content. We have an hour left.
Huh. We've just been talking about
Still no
games
shiny.
for an hour.
Yep. Still no shiny.
I still haven't got through Kakarot yet.
Oh, you're not done it?
No, I'm just starting to sell games.
So you're like, what, 60% through? 75?
75, yeah. After I beat it, I'm at 75% through.
Alright.
So there's just the Brew Saga left.
Okay. I think you can play Monster Hunter with us again.
We'll figure out the Bobtails.
I still gotta beat the Zestiria one.
I've been debating on streaming Hysteria.
Honestly, I wouldn't stream the Tales games.
No?
Not worth. That's coming from me.
That's it.
It's not that they're not good, it's just I don't think they're good content-wise.
They're hard to talk about, too.
Well, that's just it. Essentially, you're gonna be quiet for half of it because there's cutscenes all the fucking time.
And half of the Tales game, actually most of the Tales games, you need a guide.
No, you don't.
No, you don't.
I played the first one fully through.
I've never used the guide.
I've used the guide in Tales of Xillia too, but that's because like decision making matters. So,
Yes.
but like besides that, no, I've played through most of Symphonia. I've played through Graces and Xillia 1, and Zestiria all without a guide.
I think Symphonia is the one I don't like the.
I'm sorry, but Symphonia is so overrated. But then again, I played the PS3 version PS3 version, which I guess had like they fucked it up when they remade it. I guess they fucked it up really bad.
Yeah.
played
Swift
the
and I
GameCube
played the GameCube version. Didn't find any problems.
See, the problem is also I played like Xillia was my first dedicated Tales game, so like going from Xillia to the clunky ass Symphonia is difficult.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I do have to admit, yes, it is clunky, but then again,
It was put out in like 2003. Of course, it's clunky. It's like an early GameCube release.
it's like if you went from playing Sword and Shield right back to Red and Blue.
No, it's not.
Well,
No.
Because nothing has changed from Red and Blue to Sword and Shield. It looks prettier, but the mechanics are all the fucking same.
I mean,
like moving around is clunky.
Kind of?
I mean, like straight up and down.
Yeah, but
Like,
it's still very similar in this game. Like, it's not that much different.
You know, you're not even moving on like a y-axis.
Not really, no.
Yeah, you're still moving on an x-axis, but you have like a little bit of like moving in front of you, like side to side a little bit. When
Yeah.
You're going forward. Like you still don't have that 360 degree control.
No, you really don't. You're still on very much so grid movements. It's not as noticeable and it's not as bad, but it's still pretty much there.
I really do like how the DLCs are, like the camera and everything is done the way of the Wild Area. Higher DLC.
So far, I mean, it looks like it's just there's new wild areas.
Yeah, that's all the DLC pretty much are. It's nothing but wild areas. Which
But there is story
not
there.
complaining
Yeah.
about, considering that's where I spend most of my time.
I do like that there's new story and all that. How long it's gonna be, I do not know. And I hate the assholes who are like, "You're just making me pay for endgame content." It's like, bitch, we haven't had endgame content since Black and White, so it's not like we needed it. Nobody's
Also-
fucking said a shit about it in the last 2 generations.
Also, to those assholes, would you rather pay $30 for more content for your end game, or would you rather spend $60 for the exact same game, which makes a difference?
Yeah. Not to mention, it's like, have any of you actually played any other game in this generation? Like, most of the time, DLC is what makes these games.
You're not wrong.
I mean, Platinum was the one everyone talked about for Diamond and Pearl.
Because Platinum saved that generation.
Yeah, it really did. Diamond and Pearl were clunky. There was so many problems with Diamond and Pearl, and yet 4th gen is like the most renowned generation. That's solely because of Platinum, Heart Gold, and Soul Silver.
So those are the only good things about that time.
It's pretty much always been
that
the
that
good
generation.
one
Oh, I
was the
love that
third to
generation.
come out. Like, Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald was the good one.
No, actually, people genuinely loved 3rd generation.
Oh, yeah.
It wasn't just because of Emerald. Ruby and Sapphire were really, really good.
They were really well done.
Yeah. Oops. Now, that being said, it wasn't always the case that the 3rd game was good, because, let's be frank, Yellow was pretty trash.
Yellow was basically
Look
the
at the
same as Red and
Pikachu.
Blue, you just had a Pikachu following you.
First gym.
I'd argue Yellow was actually worse than Red and Blue. It wasn't even that it was the same. It was just worse. Because, like, yeah, like, Red and Blue were like, hey, look, just choose your starting Pokemon and really start your adventure. Yellow's like, well, we kind of want you to be Ash here, so, follow Ash's footsteps and don't enjoy anything. Okay? Thanks, game.
Follow Ash's footsteps, but do nothing Ash does except have things you follow.
I mean, you get some of the starters the same way Ash did.
From people.
Yep.
See,
From people.
something I'd want them to bring back is the Pokemon following you, like in Heart Gold and Soul Silver.
Yeah. Me too.
Everybody wants that.
It
Which is
felt
why
like
a lot of
you
people
walking around with a
like,
friend.
Yeah, let's go.
And
That's
One
my
of the reasons Let's Go is highly praised.
That's one of my biggest complaints about Sword and Shield, though. Because you can't tell me they didn't have the data to do it.
It definitely has a data to do it.
They may not have had the room. Like, it could have been an extra, like, 10 gigabytes to put that in there. But, I mean, the game would still have been a fraction of the size of some of the other Switch games, so, like, I don't think that's a valid complaint either. I truly do think it was just laziness on Game Freak's part. And that's, like, probably the only actual bash I would give to them. The rest of it is, like, minor complaints that, like, could have made the game better, but, like, didn't break the game for me.
There are
Yeah.
definitely things that can make the game better, but the game is also phenomenal.
again, like I had said before the game came out,
It's flawed, but not
I
great.
didn't care about the whole Pokedex shorting.
Yeah, no, I didn't either.
I play these games to make and catch new friends. Just because my old friends aren't in it doesn't really matter.
That's literally like half the purpose. Actually,
See, like, I get people's gripe with the national decks. It's not that you can't make new friends or anything like that. It's just that, like, they have built up connections with these Pokemon. To just be like, oh yeah, all those connections mean nothing now, it does hurt. But on the other hand, is people aren't looking at the long term; they're just looking short term. It's like, so what? In February, you can't use your fucking Blastoise again. And in this case, you can, but still, like, you know what I mean, alright? So what? You can't use Metagross for the 8th time now. Like, just wait a year, you'll probably get it back. Nobody sat there and said, oh yeah, you know, all these 500 Pokemon that didn't make it, yeah, we're just erasing them from existence. Nobody said that.
Nope.
It's just not Sword and Shield. Like, calm your birds.
Like, come the next game that comes out, we could have, like, all those Pokemon that were missing that were originally put in this one.
Yeah, that's just it. They can easily rotate them out.
Yeah, who's to say that every Pokemon lives everywhere?
Yeah.
That would be insane.
That was my biggest thing.
Yeah. People are being unrealistic, in my opinion.
You'd have to have pretty much, like, 20 Pokemon on a route.
Well, the thing is that the National Pokedex never worked like that. It was like, you could just send your Pokemon up and use it in the battles and that. Which I get, like, yeah, that should be available. But it just... It's gonna clunk up the games if they continue doing that. And, like I said before, it's not like the old Pokemon are not available. They are still available. They're just not available in this game. Not to mention, it's clear that Pokemon is slowly trying to make Pokemon Go, like, their franchise.
Yeah.
Which is
Slowly
fair.
trying
It's
to take
fine.
it.
What?
Slowly trying to take it.
Yeah. I mean, they're not going to jump to it right away, but they're slowly doing it. Because almost every Pokemon's going to be in that soon. And it will actually be able to hold it.
Yep.
And then they don't need to keep putting out new games. Because they make tons of money off of Pokemon Go.
No.
So as long as they keep releasing content for that, then they don't really need to worry about anything else. Because everything that's in this game is in Pokemon Go. They're battling, and they are perfecting the battle system more and more. There's shinies.
And
There's
the
Pokemon
battling,
falling.
there's actually a competitive meta for the battling as well.
Yeah, exactly. They're having Pokemon follow you.
There is a world's tournament event for Pokemon Go battle.
Yep.
Wait, really?
Oh yeah. Every year, Pokemon Worlds, they have a Pokemon Go event. So yeah, it's only a matter of time before that becomes their main series game. Because then they don't need to come up with new story or anything like that. They're just like, here, you can go catch Pokemon now.
Which is the thing I really like the Pokemon Go like tournament stuff is the straight fact that the Pokemon are completely RNG based.
Oh, nice.
Well, because you can't breed your Pokemon. You can't breed for specific.
Oh yeah, that's true.
So specific IVs.
Yeah. Yeah,
It's
that's
like
true.
CP.
It's way more even.
Yeah. That's what I like about it.
Yeah, me too. So I wouldn't be surprised if they go that route at some point. They'll just keep putting out events in that for it. Which is perfectly fine by me. It's Pokemon Go is fine. It's fun. And I'm slowly getting out of being interested in Pokemon as it is, so like that would be the perfect route for me. Just like wait till the series essentially dies off. Which I don't think it ever will, but it's definitely gonna slow what they're doing.
Definitely. Like, I'm not as excited for Pokemon as I used to be.
No, that's just it.
That's for sure. Especially since I don't play anymore.
Yeah. Well, that's just it. I think the TCG kept me in the series for a lot longer.
The fact that they're outright removing the fairy types from the trading card game.
It was amazing.
Yeah, like, it makes sense. But what that they're doing?
It does make sense, but why?
Because fairy type was OP. Nothing resisted it. And dragons essentially became irrelevant because of it. And steel types were bad. And they've always been bad, and they always will be bad. So, fairies had no weakness. They could essentially do anything any other type could do. Had no disadvantage.
Alright.
And essentially made another type totally irrelevant. Not to mention, even in the video game, there isn't too many straight fairy types. So, most of those Pokemon, they could just make as their other type.
Yeah.
So, they're limiting those Pokemon as well. It just makes more sense, in my opinion, to not have the fairy. I thought it was dumb when they included the fairy. And I mean, that's a little bit just because I liked dragons at the time. But, like, to make Rayquaza relevant, they had to make him a normal type.
They did what?
In X and Y. The best... And to this day, one of the best Rayquaza cards is a normal type Rayquaza. Because flying is normal in the card game.
Huh.
Yep. Like, Shaman, the best Shaman by far is a normal type. Hell, there's some good hoes that are normal types. One of the best Dragonites, normal type. Even so, like, Salamence, the only good Salamence is before Dragon type was a thing. There's never been a good Salamence since Dragon became a thing.
Huh.
Same with a couple of the others as well. Like Flygon is fine because it can become a ground type. But even then, I don't think there's been a good Flygon really since the Dragon type became a thing. So yeah, the card game is odd. Part of the reason why the card game is so odd is that they can only put one resistance on the cards. So types can only really have one resistance. Not every type has a resistance, so that therefore not every Pokemon has a resistance, which is kind of odd. And not all the types have their own type. So you get some of these guys that are like Volcanion. Volcanion is randomly weak to water in the card game, even though there's absolutely no reason why it should be. In the video game, you cannot kill it with water at all, unless you nullify its ability. And even then, it's neutral. Oh, I was just saying that the card game makes no sense because of the way they do the typings.
Yeah, like changing how they're doing weaknesses and resistances.
Yes, which is good, but I don't think it's the answer.
It's not.
They need to start including all types as their own type. And then they wouldn't have to get rid of Fairy.
Yes. I agree.
Because then Fairy isn't broken, because Poison types would be a thing. But the problem is then they'd actually have to do... They'd essentially have to go like the Magic/Vanguard way, in which all types get support.
Yep.
And like define what each type does. Because right now they don't really have a definitive water does this, fire does this. So they either need to have a definitive fire does this, water does this, and make it that they're balanced, which they don't really do or care about. Or they'd have to essentially put all the types out and give all of them the exact same support. In which case it's more of a rock, paper, scissors, which is fine, but it'd be a rock, paper, scissors, or just luck based.
Yeah, I figure like the rock, paper, scissors version would just kill.
That's the problem, is that because they do it type-based, they're already in that rock, paper, scissors kind of formats.
Yeah.
In which the meta can get pretty dry and dead. I mean, we've seen that recently. We saw that with the Malamar, Buzzwalls, Zoroark metas.
Nope. just literally rock.
Yeah, it's literally rock, paper, scissors. It's like, oh, well, Zoroark's good this time? Well, you know fighting's gonna be strong, so Malabar's gonna win next time. Oh, Malamar won, so that means that Zoroark's gonna be big, so let's go Buzzwole. And just rinse and repeat like that.
Mm-hmm.
And it's solely based because of they go with Pokemon and weakness. Like, you almost don't...
That's essentially how the...
Yeah. And that's just it. You don't want... Like, if they were doing card games, they shouldn't have weaknesses for cards.
Like, right now, it's back to the trios.
Is it?
Because until Sword and Shield drops, like, legally,
I thought ADP was just running over everything.
it's ADP.
Oh, yeah, then it'd be, Gladion, or Gadion, whatever you'll call it. Guardian. But then, who's the weakness to Guardian?
Guardian. It's open. Job.
Yeah, I didn't get any of that.
Neither did I.
It's Guardian's really good against ADP,
Yeah.
and then it has a harder time against new box. New box get to hide them
Oh, okay.
because they play charter that with like 2
Yeah, okay.
and you can welder
Yeah.
in that deck.
Yeah, so, like, it's just so silly. The card game has always been that way, though, and they're never not going to be that way, and it's all because of weakness.
Oh yeah, but the other thing is too is that the ADP matchup and Guard Farm matchup, they do super effective damage against each other
Yeah.
because the ADP plays Melmetal Lucarios.
Yeah, I know, I've seen that recently. Like, I slowly follow it, but it's like... It's gotten pretty boring.
I only follow it because I have to.
Yeah.
Here's Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yup. That's why I want to play Vanguard. Vanguard's so much better. Just pick your favorite clan and go with it.
Yeah, and mine and your favorite clans are the top 3 decks of the game right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Aquaforce
Bermuda,
and...
Bermuda.
Oh! I love both of those clans, so I'm great with it.
Yeah, I'm buying a case of Bermuda. Stuff that's coming out that releases at the end of the month.
I thought this came out on the 20th.
The pre-release was on the 20th.
Okay.
The actual set launch is 31st.
Nice.
Me and Josh ordered me a case
Nice.
because Bermuda's already number 1. Now they get all this new support.
I know. I really want to build it, but I have no money to build it.
If I already didn't tell Oscar stuff, I would offer you some. Like, I'd just build a second deck.
It's all good. I still have my Aquaforce deck, so I just gotta build on that. And that should be cheaper to do.
Yeah, I'll actually send you a deck list.
Okay.
Later.
Yeah.
I'll send you one of the winning ones.
Cool. I know occasionally I go on the Vanguard championship lists.
There you go. To EN dash CF Vanguard.
What?
There's a specific website to go to.
I think that's the one I go to.
Yeah, it's like the official Vanguard site.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, me and Hewitt looked at the listings. Like to figure out what the top decks were.
Yeah.
The top 4 decks in the game right now goes in order of Bermuda, Kami,
Okay.
Aquaforce, and Morikuma.
Oh really? The Paladins have dropped. Gold Paladin was big for a while.
Yeah. In Canada, Royal Paladin with X1 at the last championship. So he dropped one game the entire event.
That's crazy.
Game first.
Some of the Canadians
the deck list is insane now.
Yeah. Some of the Canadians that play are pretty good though.
I mean, I remember being like #1 in Atlantic Canada.
I mean, that's not hard to do. There's nobody playing here.
No, that was when everyone was playing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there's like nobody playing here now.
No, they're still the same group at Strictly's, but
That's it.
fuck them.
That's what I mean. Like that's in Atlantic Canada.
Oh no, like Moncton is huge.
Oh,
like
is it
Moncton,
huge?
Fredericton. They get like 20 people at their events.
Oh wow. But they're like weekly events.
Yeah, they're weekly events.
That's crazy. Some of the bigger games you don't see that on a weekly basis.
You see that with Magic.
Yeah, but Magic.
Because we get that for standard too.
Oh yeah, Magic's always big. It always will be. I want to find out what the English release Digimon TCG is. I know. My money will be gone so fast.
Right?
I have the original starter deck sitting beside me. Right here.
I have a stack of cards in the box.
I literally have
it's
the
like
original.
it's like $2,000 worth of stuff.
Oh, I believe it. Money will be so gone.
Because I have a bunch of first ed foils.
I know, same. Oh, I love the Digimon. I love Digimon. If I knew it would stream all, I'd stream that all the time. But I don't think it would. What, Digimon? I'd stream Digimon all the time if I knew it would do well.
Right?
But I think I'd only get like 2 to 3 viewers a day. It wouldn't be worth it.
And just like Pokemon streams?
Yeah. Yeah, I might have to review the Pokemon streams once we're done to see if it's worthwhile to continue anyways. Like, not today, like, when we're done the race.
Yeah, at least have like this finished first.
Yeah, exactly. And the longer we go, the more, like, it might start building up, so.
Yeah.
And maybe moving times will be better to do it in the evening.
Maybe.
I doubt it, but you never know. It's also on YouTube, so like maybe I need to move back to Twitch.
Yeah, I feel like moving back to Twitch is the better idea. Because like realistically, you just need to just upload the videos from there to YouTube.
That's true. Yeah, I might like continue doing Twitch, and if like I start really popping off on Twitch, then I can start doing YouTube exclusive content. But like I think right now, doing YouTube exclusive content is kind of dumb.
Yeah.
So I'm not getting the views or anything. Like I have 30 subscribers. So I might switch some things up. Yeah, once I find my schedule out, yeah, I might switch things up, see what works, see what doesn't. Just try some things out, right? Because, I mean, even on Twitch, the Pokemon streams never did well. But they did
Pokemon doesn't really do well unless you're doing battles against players. Or unless you're already a really big, like, PokeTuber or
streamer, yeah.
Twitch one.
Yeah, and that's just it. Like, I find Pokemon is... You're essentially a piece of hay in a haystack. Like, there's just so many people that are doing the same thing.
What else you say?
yeah.
That's the same issue with like I really like, but
You really like what?
I like streaming Smite, but
Yeah.
at the same time, it's just something to do at the same time.
True. That's why I'm kind of liking Dark Souls. Like, Dark Souls, there's people doing it, but, like, it's not huge amounts of people.
Yeah. Well,
So,
that's where you got. That's where you have to start. Start something that like, not. There's people doing it. Like there's good enough amount of people doing it that you don't have to scroll.
That's just it. Like, and I've been getting like anywhere between 6 to 12 viewers every time I do Dark Souls now.
Exactly.
So it's actually been going really well. Like I had 13 viewers at one point the other day. Like it was hugely successful. Your battery's dying.
I know.
So, yeah, tomorrow I find out my schedule for work. So I think me and Jen will go over what I can and cannot do for streaming and that. So, might change some things up. See what works, see what doesn't work as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why you didn't.
There's my hindsight.
I will say that no matter what, we're definitely finishing the race, so. Regardless of what happens stream-wise. Pokemon's not going anywhere yet. May move to Twitch again, but that's about it.
It's fine, because like on the other hand, like when you went to stream on
I didn't catch the end of that.
what?
I didn't catch the end of that.
Yeah, like when you go stream on YouTube, I don't get a notification.
That's true. Nobody gets notifications for when I do YouTube, so.
Exactly. So the only time people will know that you're doing YouTube plug.
Yeah. And I plugged.
Yeah, but that's the only way. Like, if some of your subscribers, say on Twitch, don't have any of those plugs followed.
Yeah.
Fucking hate Discord.
I know. That's the other thing is that like if it wasn't for the fact that we've got Jude on Facebook for Baby Monitor, then I'd be using Facebook because for some reason the Discord chat it doesn't pick up voices that well.
It also cuts a lot.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like it just seems like it only picks up every other word. It's a common problem, and I don't know if there's something that we just don't know that we're not doing. Because, like, most big YouTubers and that's what they use, is Discord.
Yeah.
So I don't know why it seems like every time I do any voice calls with people, it cuts out really badly.
Yeah, it cuts out with me all the time, too. I just don't know why.
Because, yeah, like I said, most big YouTubers, that's what they use.
Yep.
Okay, how many Slowpokes do I have now? 1, 2, 3. Okay. 95 eggs hatched.
I lost count.
I only just did a count myself, so that's the only reason why I know.
I'll do a total count as soon as this box.
Willham, you can't cry. You're on your second shiny. You can't cry yet. Rising and Celtic are still in their first shiny.
Oh man. Show up.
Yep. At least if you take your 2 hours now, there's a good chance you'll find it.
A Kakarot.
Just do it on the bus.
Takes effort. I sleep on the bus.
That's true. That's fair. I do too, so. I understand.
I think I gave up early and take the bus.
I don't know what to tell you. Give up 2 hours of Kakarot.
What am I at right now? Oh my gosh, I'm talking.
So many little guys. So many. You know what? If you get caught in now, you have to name it Kakarot.
That's 360.
Okay. That's not too bad. You're getting there.
What number did you get your egg at?
490.
No, what number did you get Drippy at?
490.
390?
4.
Oh my god.
490.
Please no.
I know. I was getting up there. I was like, "Come on, please, no, don't do it past the chance. Don't do past odds, please." Like 490. This is the one, and it was. I was like, yes.
Can we hit that nice 400?
I mean, that's still 40 more you got to go through.
I'd rather go from 40 more to another 140 more.
True. Oh, come on. Just give me a 2-mon advantage. Let's go. It's not asking for much.
I had 10 eggs just to take them first. That's the case.
Yeah.
No, that didn't happen.
Come on, give me my yellow boy.
My carrot.
Willham got his in 90. Can I get mine in 90?
Fuck you, Wilham. Still can't believe you got that. Fuck.
I'm just glad that he hasn't gotten his second one yet.
Okay, what's his count right now?
He's. What's your count at?
One moment, I need to check.
Yes, you do. So that we can have an advantage. Hatch 5 eggs right here, right now. Keep distracting. Keep getting them to count every egg. How many you got now? I'll catch up somehow.
Let's see. 30 times 9 is
270.
270.
He's got more.
30 times 9 is 270.
So I said 270.
275.
He has 275 hatch.
And I'm about to run in to my boxes of phalanx.
How in the world have you only hatched like 300 and some odd Pokemon?
Eh?
I have, like, if we count Slowpoke and Trippy, I'm at like 700. Yeah, I'm at 600. And if you count your your Phalanx and your Darumaka's together, you're only at like 400.
Yep.
Damn.
Yeah. I went ham on Drippy.
Drippy gave you lots of eggs.
This is giving me lots of eggs. You don't even have the oval charm, do you?
Oh, the oval charm?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
Steady charm? No. I'm gonna quickly check my Pokedex.
I would do that after.
I have plenty.
You've already used your 200.
Who, me?
Or your 2 hours, sorry.
No, I haven't.
Oh, you haven't used your 2 hours. Okay, that's why.
No, again, I haven't had time. I've had chores and moving stuff around and chores
Hey, you
and
can do it
stream.
today. You can do it today while you're chilling at my place.
So I've only seen 311.
You need to catch 400.
Oh, so not too bad.
It's catch, not see. Catch. Alright, sounds like we may have to end this stream early though.
Oh yeah.
It sounds like Jude's waking up. Baby gamers.
It's not that early, is it?
No, it's only gonna be like 10 minutes early. Alright, let me just finish off these Slowpokes and then we'll be doing our closing duties.
I'll just hatch these eggs I have right
Yeah.
now. There's one.
Well, that's just it. I'm hatching mine all in a row right now.
That's what I'm doing.
Yeah, it works out well.
Damn, fucking cotton.
Alright, there, they're all hatched.
We're about to hatch a batch of Darumaka. So,
Wait for you two to finish hatching your eggs.
as bad as I think I have some unhatched Darumaka eggs mixed in with my unhatched Phalanx eggs.
Whoops.
Oh no.
Which one is shiny? Second Phalanx that doesn't count towards the race? Or Darumaka?
Don't touch the computer, baby.
So I've hatched all mine.
Don't touch it. Touch the computer, touch the computer.
Oh, that sounds like a me thing to do.
But again, children usually do the thing you tell them not to.
Are you calling me a child?
Yes.
Okay,
You are a grown child.
that's true. Alright.
Loopholes?
I am a loophole. How many have you got left to hatch?
5
Of
eggs
the
to
batch
go.
that I have with me, none.
Okay, so Willham's done. We're just waiting on you to hatch your 5.
Yep. Well, I got my rubber.
Yep, your rubber band strategy.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
No, you don't.
That's what you want to hear.
No, I bet you don't. I don't believe you. That's cute.
I still have so many Drippy A boxes to get rid of.
Oh, yep.
Well, I'm doing that while I'm waiting for you.
Number 3.
Yeah, not too bad.
care, lady. I barely took a step, and you suddenly have another egg for me. Okay, I'm gonna just save now.
Number.
Alrighty, there you go, number 4. Alrighty.
Come on, number lucky 5. Praise Lord Helix.
By the way, I just figured out what that's from the other day.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
no.
how out of the loop I was.
Oh.
Oh, you poor child.
Is there still Twitch Plays channels? Alright.
Alright. This is the shiny.
Oh, what, you got another one? Or is this your last one?
This is my last one.
Okay.
Fuck.
Shocker, it wasn't.
Another 2 hours of this crap.
Well, you got 2 hours in the bag, so, like, just spend the next 2 hours. You're good. You're already playing.
Next 2 hours. It's just straight collecting eggs.
Yeah, it's not a bad thing.
Hatches them all during the next game.
Yeah. Just shotgun hatch in there.
But on the other hand, I don't want to do that just in case like, the first one I do is fucking shot.
Rigged! Alright, but with that, we are going to end the stream here. Like I said, 10 minutes early. Okay with me. Thank you all for watching, even though I don't think anybody's watching. We're probably going to be moving this over to Twitch next week, so yeah, just stop by there. If you're watching this after the fact.
Plug in the description.
Well, it's on the screen right now.
Plug in the description.
Yeah, sure, whatever. Yeah, see y'all later. Anybody gonna say bye?
Adios!